growing threat of tariffs against Canada, one state caught in the middle. We're talking about Michigan. Canada is that state's largest trading partner. The Great Lakes state imports roughly $50 billion in goods from Canada, with automobiles and motor vehicle parts being the top imports. Here with us now is Republican Congressman from Michigan, Tim Walberg. Congressman, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Hena, good morning. Good to be with you.
Great to have you, sir. So Trump is planning to add tariffs on foreign cars. They begin in April. He did not specify how much the tariffs would be, which countries would be subjected to them. But I want to hear your thoughts on these tariffs and, of course, how it will impact Americans, specifically in your state.
Well, it's a great question that we have to consider. However, we also know that this president was elected in the last election by 77 million people who believe that he would be a disruptor of status quo in the United States and around the world. We know that he is a negotiator supreme, and that a lot of what he does is to get things moving in a disrupted way, but ultimately bring it to a solution that is a benefit first and foremost to the United States, and that includes Michigan. And so when we look at the tariffs, especially thinking of our friend and neighbor to the north, in my case, to the south as well, because Canada is south of Michigan.
Sure.
It gives us an opportunity to discuss the things that speak to equality of trade, and specifically fair trade. So I think ultimately what he's saying is we are not going to accept higher tariffs than from you than what we are giving to you. And if that works out, in the end, we all benefit.
So you don't seem too concerned, at least at this point. We know Trump ran on fixing the economy. Now he's saying prices may be impacted by tariffs. Here's what he said, Congressman. Let me talk to you on the other side.
I think what's going to go up is jobs are going to go up, and prices could go up somewhat short term, but prices will also go down.
So Americans should prepare for some short-term pain.
No, you said that. I didn't say that. You know?
What if the prices go up?
Let's see what happens. Nobody really knows what is going to happen.
Nobody really knows. But, Congressman, what do Americans face between waiting for more products to be made here in the United States or paying more for products from other countries?
And I think that's the key. We want it made here in the United States. We certainly want to be a global partner, but first and foremost, it has to happen in the United States. And so this is a real push to do just that. Now, I mean, you think back historically, World War I, World War II, we had people making sacrifices for the benefit of freedom and opportunity and victory. And so, you know, we had war bonds, we had rationing of fuel and things like that. People went in my district there, went from the farm and worked in plants that built bombs, etc. Life changed, but in the end, it worked out for us and we were better off. And I think that's what Trump is saying. Yes, indeed, there may be some increased prices for the short term until the rest of the world understands that America will not be a nation that lets them walk over us. You know, hearing from Modi the other day as he met with the president or the prime minister of India, you know, the president pointed out that we're allowing them to put a 70% tariff on our cars, so we can't sell cars in India. That's got to change. So, you know, when the president says we're going to equal it,
yeah,
we'll have 60%, that should help us in the end see countries wake up, realize that we're compassionate, we're a giving country, we bless the world, but we're not going to take it lying down anymore.
Congressman, let's turn to... Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.